Hi, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you're at. Welcome to Annabelle K. I'm Annabelle. This is our Pilates core today. So we're focusing really on building the strength, the foundations to our core, which is in essence the center of your body. So if you want to think about it, about your house, your body's a house. So we've got all the functional parts, the bricks, the nice roof, the beautiful double glazing, that's everything that you see on the outside. So that could be a six pack, muscly arms, biceps, but without the flexibility and the strength within the house, and that is the foundations of the house, the structure, so the poles that structure the house, that hold it in place. That is the bit that we're really working on. So when we're doing the movements, I want you to think about really holding the foundation. Well, let's talk about this whole area. So between your, from below your hips, so kind of just below your bottom, all the way up to here. This is kind of the whole powerhouse area that we want to be focusing on. So it's about finding that stability in this area of your body whilst we start to add some movements, and that's going to be some elements of today's workout. All right, it's pretty much mat based. We're going to start on our backs. So let's roll ourselves onto our backs here. Right, we're going to bring our hands down by our side. We're going to have our pelvis in neutral, so it's perpendicular to the ground. And we're going to have our knees aligned with our hips, our ankles aligned with our knees. So draw them in, so they are our hips. All right, we're going to take an inhale and exhale. All right, on our exhale, we're going to draw our right knee up into tabletop. Now notice how perhaps that left hip wanted to lift. We're really working to stabilize our pelvis so it stays down. And then inhale to low down. Let's exhale. So we exhale, we lift up that pelvic floor, draw into your core, raise that left knee up. And inhale down. Now the key here is to keep it nice and slow and steady. And lower down. And try and use the breath. So breath, we breathe, and the movement follows the breath. So if we're short breathing, the movements are going to be shorter. If we're breathing slowly, the movements are going to be slower. And that's the point we want to get to. So we're going left leg up, exhaling, and inhale down. All the while keeping the hips stable. Now you can always bring your thumbs or your fingers to your hip bones, and there you'll know if you can't feel it, or if you don't notice, you can feel it with your hands. And lower down. And exhale. And lower down. Now we're also pressing the back of the ribs down into the mat, so we're not finding that they're lifting from the ground. And lower down. Let's go 4 more. And lower down. Last 3. And lower down. So starting to really warm up through those lower abdominals. Last 2. And lower down. And last 1. And lowering down. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. We're going to take an so just underneath your skull, elbows, kind of periphery, so you just about see the elbows. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to curl up. Now to breathe into the back of your ribs as we lift upwards. Slide the top ribs down towards your hip bones. And then lower down. And then exhale as we're lifting, so really smooth on that lift. Now we're not trying to come up as high as we possibly can. We want to really try and target deep into those core muscles, our transverse abdominals. Let's go 5 more, exhaling up. Inhale down. Exhaling, raising up. And inhaling down. And exhaling up. It's okay to support your head with your hands, but as you need to. And lower down. Last 2, exhaling, curling up. And inhale to lower down. Last 1, exhale, curling up. Good, let's hold it. We're going to take our right leg back to that tabletop. We're going to take our left leg into that tabletop. Good, now we're going to add our toe tap. So we're going to lower the right leg and lower the left leg. Lower the right leg and lower the left leg. So inhaling down and exhaling up. Inhaling down and exhaling up. Now see you can lift the back of the ribs slightly. Inhaling and lifting. Let's go 4 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it here. In fact, draw that knee in. Right now we're going to take our left leg, we're going to lower our heads and tap the toe down. Again, pressing that lower back down, and then exhale as we come up. Inhale to lower the head and tap that right toe down. and then exhale as we come up. Now we don't have to come all the way down with our foot. If we feel that we're lifting our lower back, and then back up, and lower, and lift. And inhale as we lower, and exhale as we lift. Keep pushing the back of the ribs down to the mat. Ooh, I'm on fire here. Add a little smile, add a little laugh, whatever you need to get through this. Let's go 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Nice little burn through that center. Now last 1. Let's take a little rest here. So draw those knees into your chest, stretch out your back, lift your knees towards your chin. Now we're going to send those legs back into our tabletop. We're going to bring our hands back behind our heads. Right, now we're going to stabilize, secure those hips over those knees. We're going to curl ourselves up. Now really fill in that gap between the back and the mat, and then lower down. And exhale to curl up, and inhale to lower down. Now trying to exhale on the way out, and inhale down, and exhaling up, and inhaling down. Let's go 3 more. Exhaling, and again, feel free to bring the knees into your chest if we're feeling too much back. We want to really get into that core, or equally 1 foot down, 1 foot up, or take the feet back down if you need to. There are options. Let's go 3 more, and lower down. Stay with me. Last 2, and lowering down. We hold. Good, now take a twist to the right. Reaching that right elbow down, left elbow up, and to center. Let's twist to the left, and inhale to center, and twist to the right, and back to center, and twist to the left. Stay with this. We're almost through. And exhale, twist, and inhale to center. Now really stabilizing that lower back. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Right, we're going to hold it on the left. Now extend your right leg out 45 degrees. So we're taking it into that bicycle twist. Now pull this left knee in as you reach that right leg out. And then we're going to twist the other way. And then twist to the left, extend the right leg. And twist the right, extend the left leg. And twist the left, extend the right leg. And twist the left, extend. Left foot can be up to the sky. You take it where your body needs it. Listen to what your body's saying. And twist. Let's speed it up. Let's go 8 and 7. This is it, guys. Last 6. Keep alternating. Last 5. Last 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. And draw those legs in. Oh. All right, open everything up. Reach your arms. Maybe spread the legs out to the side, or you can elongate them into that pencil stretch. Breathe in, expand the ribs up to the sky, opening up those abdominals now. Good, now bending those knees. Maybe hook in your hands to the back of your thighs. Pull the knees in and use the momentum to roll yourself up. Okay, we're going to take it in some roll backs. So we're going to bring our feet together and our knees together. All right, we're going to lower down and open the knees up as we lower down. Now I want you to find that scoop with your pelvis. So you're reaching that lower back. So bottom part of your pants are reaching to the ground. And only as far as you go. The intention is not to come all the way down. It's just to find a little bit of a biting point. So you're just feeling a bit of tension. Good. Take it in. And then we lift up nice and tall. Spread the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhaling. And inhale on that lift. And exhale as we roll back. And inhale on that left. Now keeping the collarbone nice and broad, so imagine you're hugging a big ball. Again, lowering back, we don't need to come this deep. We could just come here, so long as we're feeling, and it's all about that movement through the spine as well. Let's exhale as we lower, inhale as we lift. Let's go 3 more, and lift. Good, last 2. And lifting up, sitting nice and tall onto your sitting bones. Last 1. Good, let's hold it here for a moment. Yeah, we're going to take our legs, we're going to lift our right leg, and then the left leg. And then the right leg. So we're still holding onto this giant ball, and left leg. And right leg. And left leg. So we're going to exhale on that lift. So again, keeping the pelvis nice and still. Let's go 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Now we're going to reach and twist to the left. Good. And then come back to center, lower your left leg. Now raise your right leg and twist to the right. And then come to center. And exhale, twist to the left. And back to center. It might be enough just keep your legs down. And back to center. Now twist into the left. And back to center. And twist into the right. And back to center. Let's go 4 more, taking that twist. So keeping those knees nice and open. Last 3. Back to center. Last 2. Back to center. Last 1. Holding it here. Now so you're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5, 4. Maintain that twist through the upper body. Last 2. Last 1. Let's switch over. Twisting to the right. Sending your right foot up. Good. Now we lower and lift. Let's go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the leg, twist yourself back up and lengthen out through the spine. Good. Just take a little stretch here. Pressing your hands into your shins. Maybe pressing those knees downwards. Good. So find that space on your sitting bone. So we want to release through that lower back a little bit, opening up, expanding through the chest. Right, we're going to take it into the side now. So we're coming into a side plank. Okay, so on the right side, we're going to have our knees bent. We want to have our right elbow underneath our right shoulder and draw the shoulder down. Now shuffle your bum so you've got a nice comfortable distance between your elbow and your hips. Knees are bent, ankles are in line with your hips. So from your ankles to your shoulders to your waist, you're one long line. Right now, we're going to lift. As you lift, let's draw that right elbow down into the mat. So it's like you're drawing it down towards the bottom of the mat. Now I'm going to shuffle backwards because it kind of feels a little bit awkward here. Now that's the perfect position. Now raise the hips upwards. Try and push the hips forward so your glutes are slightly engaged. Good. And lower down. Now I always like to have my hands on my temples. Helps me keep my head in the right positioning. So looking forwards. We tend to look downwards when we're doing our side planks. But we're always trying to find that length through the back of the neck. Good. Let's go 5 more. And lower. And be mindful we're lifting upwards. So sending that left hip up to the sky. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. We're exhaling on the way up. Good. Last 1. And lower down. Now we're going to add. We're going to lift the hips up, open the knees out, send the arm up, bring it back down and lower. So we exhale, lift the knee, raise the arm, bring it back down and lower. So we lift, open up, bring back in and lower. Right arm's firing up. 3 more. Lift, send it up, bring it back down and to center. Last 2. Reach it up, squeezing the left bum cheek to lift upwards and down. Last 1, lifting up and open out. Now can we hold it here? Your toes are connected. Your left hip is stacked over your right hip. Your right glute is working very hard. Now let's add a thread. So you're going to reach that left arm through and back up. Now if it's too much, feel free to bring that top knee down so the legs are joined. Let's thread and reach up. Let's go 3 more. And reach up. We're almost done on this side. Let's go 2 more. And reach up. Last 1. And reach it up. Good. Now send that top knee down and we're going to end with some pulses. So tiny little pinch through that left oblique. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and let's let that one go. Lovely. Let's take a little side bend. Maybe bringing your right hand behind your head. Taking a little twist. Forwards and backwards. So just to open up through that right waist. Lovely. Let's spin around. So we're going to go straight to the other side. So onto your left arm. Drawing that elbow pretty close. So just underneath the shoulder. Locking it down and inwards. So side plank isn't just your it's not almost the whole body working together as one unit. Right, we're just going to start with our lifts. So we're going to take a breath in, hand towards your right temple and pressing into your left knee as we lift upwards and lower and raise up and lower. Good, and raising up and lower, and again be mindful that right hip staying stacked over the left hip so we're not rotating forwards. That's quite an exaggeration, but we want to keep it tilted. So we're shortening that left waistband as we lift up, and we're trying to keep it quite long as we lower down, so we're still engaged as we tap down. Let's go 3 more. Last 2, pressing into that left elbow, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Last 1, and lower down. Now we're going to add the clam, so we're going to open up the knee and then lower down. Now we want to exhale as we lift, inhale. And it's almost like you're pushing your hips forwards to squeeze the bottom as we lift upwards. Let's go 3 more and lower. Last 2 and lower. We're going to hold on the next one, last one, and hold. Now options to keep that knee open or close it. I'm going to close, and we're going to thread that right arm through and then lift upwards. Good, threading through and lifting upwards. Good, threading it through and reaching up. Let's go 3 more and taking it up. Last 2 and taking it up. Last 1. There we go, we hold. Good, now we're going to add some little pulses for 5, 4, hips go down and up, 3, 2, and hold for 5, 4, faces burning up, 2, 1, and lower down. Whew. Let's raise upwards, lifting up. Let's take our hand behind our head. Good. Add a little twist, rotating downwards, left elbow down, then taking it up. Good, and taking it down and taking it up. Lovely. We should be nicely warmed up by now, feeling the heat. Okay, we're going to come into a little plank now. So we're just going to wrap up with a little plank variation. So we're going to come down onto our elbows, underneath our shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to stretch out the left leg, tuck the toe under. Right, now I'm just going to start, just kind of know the sensation we want to feel in our plank position. Now I'm going to draw that belly button up, so we're engaging into that core already. Now you're going to press as hard as you can into your left foot. I'm going to raise the right knee. Good, then we're going to step that right foot back. Good, now we're going to shift the weight into the right foot. So you're going to press as hard as you can with that right foot, and then draw the left knee in and lower down. Let's go 2 more, so raising that left knee, tuck the right toe under, then step back, press into your left foot, draw that right knee in and release. Let's go 1 more, pressing into that left foot, right knee just hovers, so you're putting your right femur into your hip socket and holding there. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, so you can squeeze those inner thighs together, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to rock forwards and backwards for 10. Push back into the heels. 9, 8. This is it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we can lower the knees downwards. Gently. Take a little extended child's pose. Let's take those spider fingers. So plugging them into the mat. Relaxing the chest, maybe walking forwards. Take a little spine stretch, upper back stretch, through those shoulders. Good. And as around our spine, taking a little cat and cow stretch, so pushing through the hands, trying to allow a bit of time, just do a little bit of opening up once we've worked our body. Let's go last one, rounding, pushing into those hands, spreading the shoulder blades, and then lower the chest downwards. Lovely. Let's just spin around. Good. Let's shake out the hands. Let's be thankful that we've had this beautiful movement today and really activated into that center, into our core. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and have a lovely, wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye.